Hi, I'm Socom. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a Mac OS X EL Captain on a USB flash drive using a free third-party utility. Why you want to do this? As you may know, Apple no longer gives you a DVD installer. So, in order to install Mac OS X, you need to install over the Wi-Fi, over internet. So this would take quite a few hours to install it. So having a local USB drive installer really speeds up the installation. So to get started, you need to get a USB drive. 8 gig should be enough, but I recommend you get a 16 gig drive. So I pick up from Micro Center for $5.99. It's very cheap. So you need to plug into your computer to prepare the bootable. This to be bootable. So you need to label it, and then you make a format as Mac OS X extended and GUID partition table. So I'm going to show you how to partition it. So you turn on your computer, and then what you need to do is actually, you need to prepare it. So when you plug it in, you don't see the drive. Why? Because it's hidden by default. So you need to go to Finder and then click on Preferences. As you can see, the external disk is unchecked. So once you check it, you can see the USB drive. So by default, it's not labeled. So it's in no name. So what we need to do next is actually to partition it. So click on Go, and then click on Utilities. Okay. And once you are in Utility, and then you double click on this Utilities. Okay. So you double click on it, and so what it's showing here is actually the internal drive. Here you can see I have two partition on the internal drive. So what next one we can do is actually you need to partition the USB drive. As you can see, you can tell that by seeing the label with no name. Okay, so next you're gonna click on partition. Okay, and then you're gonna click on the drop down here, and then click on partition. So you wanna create only one partition. Of course, it's small, and then you select Mac OS X extended. That's what you need to do, and type USB. I would name it USB DRV 16 gigabytes to reflect the size of it. You can name whatever you want, but this is probably a good practice to do that. Next, you click on right here. You click on Option here. Then what you want to do, you want to select GUID partition. Master boot bracket is not one you want to select because this is for window format, and Apple partition map is actually for the old Mac drive. You don't want to select that either. So you want to choose GUID partition table. This is for latest Mac OS X. So next, what you do, you put the label, and then you click on Apply. Okay, verify everything is correct, and you click on Apply. Then Partition, and then click on it. It's disappear a little bit, and then it's gonna show back. It's gonna show up again, and once it show up, it shows the label, as you can see here. So it's formatted successfully. So next we're gonna verify it. Okay, we click on partition again, but we're not gonna redo it. We just click on partition to verify. You already created, but just want to check. We are not creating. We just select partition, so we can click on the option here to verify that we actually have GUID partition. Okay, in this case you click on cancel, and then you kind of close this utility. So it's going to prompt you to save it. You don't want to save, you just close it because you've already done that. So now we have successfully partitioned the drive, the USB drive, of course. So we're going to close this here, utility. Okay. So next, what we're going to do, we're going to download the OS X EL Captain. You click on Apple Store here. Okay, and then of course here's the download link, but you need to enter your Apple ID and the password. If you haven't created one, you don't have the login or ID, you have to create it. Okay, and then after that you click on download. Okay, once you download and you click on the launch pad here, this will show you the progress of the download. Okay, so it's being downloaded and it's huge, about 6 gig, so it's kind of like very big. So once you click download it, I'm going to show you where it's downloaded to. So we click on go, and then you click on okay, application folders. As you can see here, that is the image, that is the EL Captain. It's not done yet, but I just want to show you where it's located. So it's going to get downloaded into application folder, and previously we click on the launch pad to show the progress. Okay, now it's done. It shouldn't be that, it's not that quick, but I just stopped the video so that you can see it done. We are not going to install it. Okay, we minimize it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the website. We're going to download the free utility. So it's called This Maker. Okay, so we're going to go to Google. Okay, we click on Google, and we're going to do a search. We type This Maker. Okay, so it's going to show up the website. So we're going to click on that link. Okay, we click on it, and so they have released the latest version that support EL Captain, which is very good. So it's a free utility, and it's a great utility. So we modify this in English, of course, just by default anyway. And you can click on the link here to download. So the latest version is version 5. Okay, once you click download, and it should be very quick for my link. Yours might be a little slower or faster. So you can see we click on that. Once it's done, we just verify it. We already downloaded. We technically can open from here, but I'm not going to open from here. So this is the downloaded utility. Let me close that. Okay, we're going to go to where it's downloaded to. We click on go. Okay, and then we're going to click on download folder. Okay, right here. And once you are in download folder, just double click on the DMG files, the image, the installer for the This Maker. Okay, and it's going to expand a little bit. So we're going to drag that into the application folder. That's how we install it. Okay, drag into it to install. Okay, let's see. I believe it should be in. It's quick anyway. So let's see. Let me try to clear it a little bit and try again. Let's see if it gives me any problem. Okay, it wasn't going in last time. Now it's going in. So there's where it is. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna close this so it doesn't get clutter. Okay, we close that and move down a little bit, and it's in here. It looks like it tried to install twice. That's okay. So we're gonna just we already installed, so we can kind of like that get that out of the way, and we leave only this application folder here. So what we're going to do next is actually we're going to move this drive a little bit closer so you can see. Okay, so what I'll do, I just ejected this image, This Maker, so we can double click on it and click on open. So we are running This Maker to install the image from the Windows application here. Okay, so I'm in the application folder here. So once you launch, it gives you an option. EL Captain is the one that you want to select. Okay, so the choice here is that if you click on, let's see, if you click on copy here, so let's say you want to manually browse to where the application where the image was downloaded to. In this case, the This Maker kind of know where it is. So of course it's in the application folder. So I would just let's select, just click on here. There's nothing here, so we don't need to browse. We just cancel it. I just want to let you know that This Maker is smart enough to locate the the download image. Okay, so we click on there's an option here. The USB is already detected. Okay, so I would just click on use this copy. Okay, so it's already detected, so use this copy. It's in the application folder, the downloaded EL Captain here. Okay, so when you click on that, let me click to open again. So it gives you like an option here to use the USB drive. It needs at least 8 gigabyte. So again, we can just use the default here. So we're gonna use like 16 gig, and it just gives you pre-selected. So once you click on it, as you can see, it detects the USB drive. Just kind of click on it, and then click on choose it. Okay. So once you click on it, and then it's kind of like you read through, and then you're gonna create on this image. Okay. And that USB drive. Okay, and then continue. So it disappear a little bit. It's gonna prepare again. Okay, we're gonna prepare the label again, but that's fine. It's gonna start launching. So in this case, when open, it needs your administrative password here. So make sure you have the admin password here in order to create it. Okay, you can click on OK here. So it's gonna start copying. It's gonna take a while to finish. Okay, so I'm gonna start copying now. I'm gonna pause the video. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video a little bit. Once it's done, we're gonna come back and check that. So now it's done. Okay, so you can see that it copied the image. It pop up on the USB drive. It's the content in there. So just kind of quit it. This image. So for now we're done. So this maker included some utilities like firmware password or anything like that. You can use that utility once you boot up into that. So next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna open that just to verify. Okay, in there is just the content. As you can see, the folder looks the same as the application folder, but you can't just make straight copy in order to make it boot up. That's why you need utility prepared so it's bootable. So now I'm going to do, we're going to shut down this machine. I'm going to test the installer to make sure it's bootable. Okay, now I'm going to show you the keyboard here. So when you turn on your computer, here's the option key. You press and hold. Okay, keep holding. Again, turn on your computer, immediately press the option, press and hold, and don't let go until you see the boot menu. So once you see the boot menu, you can let go. So the USB drive is on the right. Let me zoom up a little bit. So you can click on the arrow here to boot up. So now you can see it's boot up. It's quick. It's not really quick. I just pause video. Okay, you can see here, you can click on installer. If you have existing one, it's gonna upgrade. Otherwise, that should be done. So that's it.